So Tesla stock is taking a bit of a beating so far today. It's about 11:45 a.m. on the East Coast, and Tesla stock is down almost 3%. Now it's at $230 per share after we got some news this morning that we have to break down in this video. And of course, guys, you know the drill. We'll break down the charts, key levels, what I'm looking to do. So if y'all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. It's free. You might as well follow me on X as well at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So again, Tesla stock is down about 3%, 2.9% right now, as we do have all the indexes. Well, the Russell and the Dow, they're barely in the green, but the other two, the S&P and the NASDAQ, they're more in the green, and we have Tesla stock selling off as the VIX is also up on the day, 1.3%. So let's just dive into it, guys. Let's break down what's going on here so we can see Tesla's now at $230 per share, and earlier in the day, about an hour ago, actually less than that, about 20-30 minutes ago, it was at $228 per share. So that is well under the lows from yesterday. Yesterday we hit 233, 234. We pretty much held that all day. And today, obviously, we took out the lows from yesterday. And on the 5-day, 5-minute chart, you guys can see we hit another fresh low as we took out the lows again from yesterday. Obviously, the day before that, day before that, day before that. And now we're extending our losses, if you will, under these moving averages. We're well under the moving averages on this 5-day, 5-minute, and we have a death cross as well. And on the 20-day chart, you guys can see now we're getting awfully close to the lows that we hit in the middle of November, about a month ago. Yeah, on the 14th of November, we hit 226. Then we rallied up to 252 right here. And now we're pretty much right back to 228, 230, 226, that general range, which if we do break that point, guys, in the short term, that's not going to be good for the bulls at all. We'll break down the charts a little bit more here in a minute, but first, let me show you guys what is actually going on. Let me pull up the CNBC article. Let's see what is going on here, guys. So you guys can see the headline here: Tesla rolls out software fix after regulators recall more than 2 million cars over Autopilot defect. Let me actually come down here a little bit more. There we have the good old CEO of Tesla, Mr. Elon Musk, wearing his fresh, clean old leather jacket. Or is that a jean jacket? Actually, no, that's a leather jacket. Either way, there we have Elon Musk. That was on November 29th at the Deal Book Summit in New York City, I believe. New York City. So Tesla is recalling around 2 million vehicles. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. 2 million vehicles of its vehicles in the U.S. to fix Autopilot features that auto safety regulators found to be confusing to drivers or too easy for them to misuse and abuse. In filings posted to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website Wednesday, which is today, the agency found that in some circumstances where a feature called Auto Steer is in use, there may be an increased risk of a collision, according to them. While Tesla did not concur with the agency's analysis, according to the filings, the electric vehicle maker agreed to issue a voluntary recall and roll out a, quote, over-the-air software remedy to fix the problem. And that's actually one good thing about, there's a lot of good things about Tesla, but the fact that they're arguably a software, well, I guess they are a software company as well, along with a car company, they can just do the updates on the software, right? Pretty cool how they can do that. And Auto Steer is a component of Tesla's, quote, basic Autopilot package that is intended for use on controlled access highways and can provide steering, braking, and acceleration support for drivers in certain conditions, the filing said. And drivers are supposed to keep their hands on the steering wheel and remain attentive while using Auto Steer so that they can intervene if necessary, which for me, guys, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the Autopilot, and granted, I've never actually used the Autopilot because I don't have a Tesla, and I've never been in a Tesla that was actively engaging in Autopilot. But for me, just knowing myself, if Autopilot's on, I'm not going to want to hold my, hold the steering wheel. I'm going to be on my phone. I'm going to be doing something else. And obviously, that's a safety concern. I mean, let's be honest, but a lot of people probably do that. And to me, what's the point of autopilot if you have to be alert and keep your hands on the wheel anyway? I mean, at that point, I'd rather just drive, but we're going to save that for another video, guys. We're not going to get into that in this video. The feature uses several controls, to determine that drivers are still engaged when using auto steer, but the NHTSA found that, quote, the prominence and scope of the feature's controls may not be sufficient to prevent driver misuse, according to the report, and the recall will affect over 2.03 million of Tesla's Model S, X, and 3s, and of course the Ys vehicles built since 2012, according to the filings. And the software remedy began rolling out on Tuesday, which was yesterday, and the NHTSA said the remaining impacted vehicles would receive the update, quote, at a later date. And of course, the fix is free to all customers, which, that's pretty good, I guess. It should be free. You don't have to pay for that. You shouldn't have to pay for that. And the NHTSA opened an investigation into 11 incidents involving Tesla cars that were engaging auto steer in 2021, which ultimately led to the recall. And Tesla cooperated with the investigation and had, quote, several meetings with NHTSA representatives, according to the agency. So that's the news that we just came out. Software remedy is rolling out for these over 2 million Tesla Model Ys, S's, X, and the 3s. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, the stock is down about 3% right now, down over $7 per share. And I'm actually curious, do you guys agree with me? Would you use autopilot, or do you think sure, it's a great feature, it's awesome, but you have to be alert the whole time? I mean, at that point, I'd rather just drive. What the heck is really the point at the end of the day? I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe as it is right now with the regulations, it's kind of autopilot kind of is maybe not what it's going to be in the future. I don't know. For me personally, I much rather just, drive. I don't know. Call me crazy, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm actually super curious. For me, a lot of the experience when it comes to a car is actually driving it yourself. I don't know. Call me crazy, but let me know your thoughts in the comments on that topic. I'm actually super curious where you guys stand on that. And again, looking at the charts here as we're about to wrap up the video, we're right at a multi-week support, 225, 230. That's a big spot, which if we do break that point here on the 4-hour chart, then we might be getting a leg down towards the bottom of this channel, which could put us anywhere from, 180, 175, 180 on the lower end, maybe lower 200s, right? This window could be where we're trading in if we do fall through that 225, 230 mark, which not only is support from the last couple of weeks, but it's also the 180 SMA support here on the 4-hour chart. Very, very big spot for Tesla stock, guys. Watch out for this 4-hour chart very closely, along with that 20-day chart. These are the two time frames that I'm watching super closely right now for that, to see what we do at 225, 230. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button. Of course, make sure to subscribe and follow me on X as well at Stocks Talk Stocks. And you might as well get your free stocks from Moomoo, up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you guys open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000, and fund your account with at least $1,000 for a limited time. The clock's ticking. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. So get on it, guys. Use that link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.